My man Bernie Burns, Bernie man, overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
I write rhymes for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master
I write
site.
rhymes for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
I write rhymes for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a
I
master
write rhymes
site.
for Beamer.
Peace, it's your man Burns, and you're now locked into Twin2ition presents Clear the Air.
All right. Go for it. Go for it. We in it. The podcast. We're potting. Episode 40. Y'all can start talking whenever y'all want to, man. For real.
I mean, you gonna...
I mean, at this point, the audience already know who the fuck they is, man. So, y'all go ahead and get y'all little shit off, little niggas. I promised I wasn't gonna cuss, but now y'all done got me in the cussing mood. So, go ahead. Y'all go ahead and make sure your mics and everything sound good and all that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Word.
We're gonna introduce y'all.
We're gonna introduce y'all goddamn
On y'all.
self.
I'm Taj.
Okay.
And I'm Zendaya.
What are y'all?
Spoil as fuck.
Siblings.
Spoil as a bitch. Go ahead.
What is this segment called?
Kid tuition. Oh, yeah.
There you go. Good job. So for all the audience out here, y'all, I'm gonna be very meek and mild throughout this segment here. The kids been bugging the fuck out of niggas, like a lot of other people have been bugging the fuck out of me to get on the podcast. And when they get on the motherfucker, they get stage fright. Or they get in, they don't contribute. They get in, they ain't got no input. They get in trying to fit in. So this is Kid Tuition with Taj and Zendaya. Y'all go ahead and the floor is y'all's. Where the goddamn chimes at? Boom.
So, we're going to be going on vacation soon. We're going to be going to Outer Banks.
Okay.
Kill Devil Hills.
Yup.
And also when we go to the beach, actually about school.
Okay, so we just changed the subject. Go ahead now.
So in school, I was in 3rd grade, and then in school we had this like program,
Okay.
kind of, but it's like they give you this paper with this stuff that you have to do, and then when you do it, you turn it in, and then you can get like a prize if you do 10 of them. And on one of them, you have to make a new friend, and I made a new friend.
Good job. Hey.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right. You got any news, Taj?
We passed. We're going to 7th grade now. And
That nigga said
Nah,
we. Who the fuck? Who else is going with you? Yeah? You and your penis? What the fuck? We passed. I'm like, okay, both who we? I know I got a twin. We both ain't passed, but I ain't throwing no shots. But you say we passed. Who the fuck is we? Like we passed? Like you and her?
like me and everybody else watching, because my friends watch this.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the friends that's watching. Make sure they hit that subscribe button as well, man.
So-
Appreciate that.
so that
I know
means,
it's a lot of cussing in it though.
Your
but this ain't
friends
kid friendly.
that watch, you gonna say something about your different appearance?
Yup.
I got a light skin
Cut my hair.
Okay. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got the longest hair in the seventh. Ain't not gonna have the longest hair in the 7th grade this year.
Yup. Looks better now though.
It look cute both ways.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. So anything
I mean, you gonna say anything about the fucking haircut? How it
anything that
came to play?
you're
Like the fuck?
nervous about with school?
Being on the podcast.
Not really. It's like I already know everything that's gonna happen. It's just that new teachers and all that.
Okay.
Like I don't want to like get on their bad side or anything.
Oh, so Daddy said talk about how the haircut happened.
So my mom tried to get me to get my hair braided again. And I was like, no, I don't want to. So then I got it cut. And the reason I got it cut was because on YouTube, I saw somebody that had nice hair just like this. That's what got me to cut it.
Okay.
That's what's up. Cool.
You looking for it? Who do you want to be your teacher, Zendaya?
I was about to say Miss Hendrix.
Oh, Miss Hendrix must be thinking about us.
She in Japan.
She's in Japan.
Shout out
That
to
would,
Japan.
yeah, that'd been first grade, I think.
I thought that was second.
No. Fourth grade. You want Tasha's teacher,
Yeah.
Miss Vance?
Yeah.
Amazing teacher right there.
Yep.
Shout out to the black teachers, y'all.
That's all y'all got?
That's it.
Yup.
So y'all been bugging a nigga for how many goddamn weeks, and they come down here and stomp down the stairs and just sit in the junk in the camera, and he ain't got nothing to say. Huh? So for those y'all here that's watching this podcast, man, on YouTube, listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever the hell you find the podcast, that this is a full-fledged production, right? Most shows they have like somebody who directed, somebody that, back there doing all the shit behind the scenes. I happen to be the nigga that's doing it all. And before we hit record, I had to, I prepped the kids as like, hey, this is the expectation. Y'all should be the best YouTubers known to man, because when I'm at work, all these niggas got it on this YouTube. They should be studying these motherfuckers they watching on YouTube. And they should have, better content, better shit to talk about, better topics, be able to hold a conversation as well. What else? Am I missing something else in there? They should have it all down pat, right? Because the majority of the time they always telling me some shit. But then they get on here, like I tell everybody out here that's watching the damn podcast, people who ask about the podcast, you get behind these motherfucking lights, it's totally motherfucking different. It's whether you got it or you don't. Not to go on a rant. So, like I said, y'all ain't got nothing else to add to the podcast. I mean, excuse me as well. I do got an attitude. Excuse me. I've been working all motherfucking week long. Worked diligently to put this shit together. The podcast, on the the set, the topics and all other shit. And I just got thrown a curveball like maybe Wednesday. Y'all know I'm consistent, so we shoot this podcast on Fridays. Usually streaming on Sundays as well. But throughout the week up to Wednesday, everybody was like, "Hey, I want a podcast. I want to go in there. I want to talk." So I had to add 2 extra, mics to the repertoire as well. So, what y'all got to say for yourselves? And I asked them earlier this week. Every day we eat dinner. I sit at the dinner table because a nigga like me still got morals, still got values. And I asked him, "What did you learn today?" Right? And I gave him a pass the first day. And Taj equivocally said, "Fucking no, I ain't learned nothing." And he tried to get through that shit the rest of the week. So the question I'm going to ask y'all is in there as well. She would come up with something off the wall, and Taj started adding shit about video games. So the question I'm going to ask you both: what did you learn today?
I learned to always love, not hate.
Can you go into detail?
Learn to always love and not hate, and be nice to everybody, even if they get on my nerves.
And how did you learn that?
I got in trouble
Why'd you get in trouble?
because I was messing with my sister.
And what'd I tell you?
If I keep messing with her, she can mess with me back.
No, hold on, wrong camera. I told you that you keep messing with your sister. You not supposed to be messing with her, pushing her, hitting her, whatever, because boys aren't supposed to put their hands on girls. And she's not supposed to put her hand on boys either. So I said, you keep messing with her, I'm gonna give her permission to punch you in your damn face. And then I proceeded to say, your sister got a little power behind her little punches. I said, you want to see what her punch felt like? No. And made her come punch you in your arm. And said, you want one of those in your face?
No.
You said no. So then what you say? You gonna stop messing with her, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna stop.
Zendaya, how'd it feel to punch your brother in the arm?
Not good.
Hurt, didn't it?
She forced me to.
You know it felt good.
Yeah, this is gonna be at the end of the podcast. So what did you learn, Zendaya?
What did I learn?
Yeah.
So I saw this YouTube short about this kid on YouTube, and he said, stop and watch the YouTube short. And he said basically when Jesus died on the cross, he got separated from his father, and then he became like sin. And so basically Jesus and God are like separate. So God is like love and like Jesus is hate.
That is so wrong.
Yeah, that's the oddest take I ever heard.
I don't know.
What's going on? I mean, but you did hold on a conversation, so I can give you that a round of applause for. Okay, what that was. I don't even know how to segue from that. And I ain't used that word in a long time since two other people were sitting on this couch as far as getting the podcast back in the order. Anything y'all want to add? Any shout outs y'all want to send out? Anything y'all want to let the audience know? Because it'll probably be another, 17 episodes before y'all get back on this couch, man. Y'all need to go in the mirror and just practice doing this shit for real. Anything y'all want to add before I kick y'all off my couch and turn the motherfucking mics off?
Shout out to Benjamin. He's been watching.
Word. Shout out to Ben, man.
Lance, friends from 3rd grade.
Okay.
Known him for a while.
Word.
And Jackson.
Word. He could have said all three of them at the same time. So now I know the other two friends is probably like, yo, I ain't getting no air horn. All right, Dad, what you got?
Nobody.
Huh?
Nobody.
Hey, that's what I like. All right, anything I want to tell the audience before y'all get the hell out of here? So I can get this done.
Oh, also, we have less than a week till we go to the beach. So, yay.
Stay tuned into the podcast because we're going to be back on here soon.
17 episodes afterwards, so we're on episode 40 now. So I guess we're looking at episode what?
See you in episode 50.
57. Okay, school's about to start real soon. Okay.
He said he coming back earlier.
Shit, yeah, be behind the motherfucking scenes. All right, yeah, don't ever say your dad ain't never do nothing for you because he got y'all on the podcast.
Reluctantly.
Yep, because y'all know who I am. I'm about results.
Attitude.
Yep, I'm about results. I ain't got time for the time being. All right, Taj is in there. Y'all can get the fuck out of here. Yay. Kid tuition. Another round of applause. Like I say, y'all can wave at the camera. Bye. Make sure y'all exit stage left, okay? For sure. And like I said, next time come back, do your homework, okay? That's why I ask y'all. And the funny thing is, y'all, Taj want to start his own motherfucking podcast or streaming or whatever it is. And as we can all see, that they really ain't ready for it yet, man. Ain't nothing I did.
He's more ready than
so.
Zendaya is. He'll talk as long as you have a topic that he is interested in. He'll talk.
Word.
Like if you would nerd talk and talking about video games, he'd be all in it.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna have him just sit on the couch and just ear hustle the whole time, though.
I'm not saying that, but never mind.
Oh. Hey, for all everybody just watching the podcast, man, I'd like to welcome y'all back to Twin2ition presents Clear The Heir. I go by the name of Hoggie, as I said before, it always happens. Once I start talking to Zendaya, ain't had nothing to say, but now she gonna whisper in Nichole's ear, man. But we here to clear the motherfucking air, y'all. This is a full-fledged production. We go out, we do our thing. Those who watch the podcast, tune into the podcast, we appreciate the hell out y'all, man. Without y'all, we couldn't have done this shit. Can't do it. But yeah. With that being said, let's go ahead and get the fucking podcast started, y'all. What we been up to? I'm gonna go ahead and start with me, and I'm not gonna ask no questions tonight or today. Been a trying week for me. Not necessarily with work. Work is work, but just getting over that hump, right? Like being consistent, being able to pour into people, and just without anything else, just to pour into people, yo. But I ain't really got much to add other than just to get to the topics at hand, for real. Anything you want to add, Nichole, on the barge?
Nope.
Nichole, I got nothing to add. All right, I got a motherfucking hot take. All right, the hot take is this. And throughout the week, for me, just people and technology. Like right now, we're in the age of technology where I feel like, as you can see, a lot of people rely on technology to the point where they don't rely on themselves. Whether it be something as simple as waking up, they set the alarm to wake them up. Something as simple as using the GPS to get somewhere. People use the motherfucking GPS to get somewhere. But for me, my hot take is this. Y'all need to stop using the motherfucking AI for every fucking thing, yo. And not to, shoot those shots out there, shots fired, but for writing podcasts, for one. I talked to one guy in my clinic, and he ain't like the way he was being interrogated by the safety on the site or whatever. And this motherfucker decided to ask Chat GPT for law advice. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like some people use the motherfucking AI shit to have somebody to talk to. They much rather talk to something that ain't real than talk to a human being as well. But for me, I remember back in the day, and now I can honestly say that's where technology got me. But I used to know everybody's phone number by heart as a child. I mean, everybody's fucking phone number by heart. So, those of y'all out there, can y'all read a map? Luckily for me, I was able to read a map early in the game coming from the fire service, whether it be a topographical map or, a street map as well. So the hot take for me is everybody just relying on motherfucking AI. I just can't fucking stand it. I mean, even to the point now, I remember going online and picking out the fucking DVD that I wanted to watch on Netflix when they brought the DVD to the house. Now you can't even goddamn watch a movie without AI trying to tell you, I suggest you watch this. I don't never go with the suggestion. I try to find what's on my mind to find, whether I'm telling the motherfucker to find a movie or whatever. So yeah, that's just my hot take. What you think about that shit, Nichole?
I don't think the AI shit is really all that fucking smart on some real shit. Because I was trying to, because you know how like Google has like the Gemini shit, and Gemini's supposed to be like kind of like how have the ability to do shit like chat GPT, right? So the IT guy told me to see if I can get one of my logs that I have to do at work, and see if I can get Gemini to create me like a chart for the information on my log. And now my log, by the time the end of the year hit, is 365 fucking pages long. Okay?
Means you work every day. Go ahead though.
I mean, I don't work every day, but I still have to review the days that I'm not at work. So, I told this bitch, I said, make me a chart of all the names in column, how many times each name appears in column I think it was like D or whatever on the chart, right?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker gave me literally one page, and I said, then I did it again. I said, across the whole workbook. Can I do that? Bitch, I can go page to page and do it the shit my damn self.
So what you telling me is you gonna need AI to talk to AI for AI to do its job?
I guess so.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's why I don't even. You wasted more time at work. You got paid for it though. Luckily, you got paid for it to ask that motherfucker to do your job. They still couldn't do your job when you inevitably had to still do your job, which is odd, right? That's why I don't even fuck with it. Like I don't even, to the point where we got protocols and it's like, hey, you can just type in, the ailment, whether it's hypertension, and it'll go straight to the protocol hypertension. I tried that shit once. That motherfucker took too long for me. I went straight to the goddamn table of contents. Table of contents for those of y'all that just living under a rock or don't know how to utilize a book. The table of contents is right in the front of the fucking book, right? It'll tell you all the topics it got in the book. And then you can go down the table of contents, find what you're looking for, hypertension, page 56, and then open the book. It's got pages on that motherfucker, the page 56, and then you can get to it. I feel like table of contents.
I feel like we could have a whole segment on that.
What, as far as just
kids
regular
today
shit?
will never know.
Yeah, they would never motherfucking know.
Because if you think about it, since Taj has been in school, he has never had a fucking textbook.
Damn. I mean, shit. It is what it is.
I don't even know if Kendra had textbooks.
Oddly enough, right? Because I'm be flexing on niggas. I be trying to flex a little bit to let people know that I actually the last of a dying motherfucking breed. I don't know what the hell. Oh shit! So we got sound that went on. You ain't got no remote over there, do you? Hell no, remote over there. So as I get up, turn this shit down. Yeah. I'm just gonna stay in the goddamn podcast too, because I got a whole goddamn fucking as well. Alright, back to what the fuck I was doing. So yeah, for what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted, and we're gonna keep that in the motherfucking podcast because it is what it is. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so not to toot my own fucking horn, but I was a nigga who got and still do to this day. It may be dated, but I got a lot of knowledge. For leisure, because I grew up in the motherfucking hood, and I won't stealing hubcaps off people goddamn cars or taking the stem caps off of the motherfucking put on my bicycle. Those of y'all know who know. But I was out there reading goddamn dictionary and encyclopedia, just adding to the vocabulary and of knowledge. I feel like you get a lot further in life when you can receive the knowledge, not knowledge secondhand from another motherfucker. Like listen to this podcast, but I appreciate y'all to listen to the podcast. Hit that subscribe button. But no, actually getting the knowledge from the fucking source itself, right? Because I know what the fuck I read, not what another motherfucker told me. Because you start to paraphrase what another motherfucker told you, but you know what the fuck you read, and that's just like life. And I don't think this society, this day and age don't got it. I have joy in reading. Like, and I just read to my motherfucker. I ain't gotta read out loud. I can just read to my motherfucking self and be able to understand the shit. And yeah, so it's gonna get bad. I think this is the really fucking end of the days, for real. Maybe it's just the mood I'm in, but just people just don't use the fucking God-given gifts that was given to them. Just the regular ass shit. They much rather ask another motherfucker to do it for them. Ask a motherfucking machine, hey, ChatGPT, I need a topic on this. I need a rebuttal on that. Just do your own fucking homework. Do your own research. Back in my day, I'm saying that we used to do research papers and shit. I don't know if they still do it now. But in other news, switching motherfucking gears, y'all, before I get this podcast started.
Funny
What?
Too?
What?
You think about it. When we was younger, we couldn't even go on Google to research shit.
Oh, niggas say we need you to cite it.
We had to go to the library and find books on this shit.
Yep. Make sure you cite
and
your
do
book.
Research.
Yep.
Like you had to read the shit. You couldn't get information on it.
That's why, like, honestly, I'm trying to. I wouldn't say I'm trying to. I am, and I will be going back to college. Shout out to me. I don't need nobody to make that fucking decision for me. Making a decision for myself. I'm going back to college to challenge myself. Not only that, but we in this game called life, and in order to win the game, you gotta know how to play the motherfucking game, and it's just like that. But yeah, I think I am going back to college. I ain't gonna make no big announcement while I'm in there or what the fuck going on. But y'all gonna know a nigga went to school, and it is what it is, yo.
What
Because
you gonna go to school for?
I'm not telling everybody my shit. I'm just going. I would love to tell you, right? And I told you this earlier this week. I would love to tell you what the fuck I'm going to school for, but in the act of me telling you what the fuck I'm going to school for, I'm already picturing in my mind me walking across a motherfucking stage. So I'm just like, hey, before we even get to the point of celebrations and shit, I just want to get in the mindset of going in there, getting the motherfucking work done. And it's just like that. I went on social earlier this week and was just like, I was having not a bad day, but a day where I was getting challenged in every fucking way. Whether it was an opportunity, whether it was an assignment I had to do. And then I was just like, yo, when the fuck, when is it going to end? And then I realized no matter what the fuck it is, no matter what you're doing, no matter how your day is, no matter how you feeling, always give a fuck 100%. It ain't going to be 100% of what you're used to, but give it 100% of what the fuck you got. If it's in front of you, knock it down. If it's a task, make sure you hit that fucking check box, but just do it. Like, that's the main fucking thing. And cuz he can tell you too, like, he got a saying like Nike said. He said, and if Nike say just do it, nigga, I done did it. And just like that. So I ain't gonna speak on some shit.
You should get a Nike symbol backwards and say done did it.
Yep. So I ain't gonna speak on no shit. And I'm telling you, y'all, like this, and this is life. Like, everybody ain't gotta know all your fucking moves or your next move. Like, you the one making the motherfucking move. You the one that made the promise to yourself. Get this shit fucking done. With that being said, yo, we here to clear the motherfucking air. Newsflash. I ain't got a newsflash button. Just how about the air horn? Fuck it. United Health is under federal, criminal, and civil investigation over its Medicare Advantage billing practices following allegations that the company inflated patients' diagnosis to secure higher payments from the government. And it's just like motherfucking that. I try to tell y'all. I try to told you. Yeah, United Healthcare. I told y'all. I count y'all motherfucking days, man. It's wild because I talk to people like I'm connected to people who ain't from America, and they get to America and it's like, yo, y'all nigga, healthcare ain't free. No, that shit ain't free, nigga. Healthcare is the equivalent of your car breaking down, and then you going to the doctor or you going to the mechanic, and you know something wrong with your car. But it ain't like McDonald's where you can look at the board behind the nigga that you talking to and know, okay, oil change is that, okay, brakes is this, okay, a heart transplant be that, okay. No, it ain't no goddamn no signage behind these motherfuckers. They make their own motherfucking prices depending upon who the fuck you is, yo. And it's just like that. So
I wonder if they make people that have like Medicaid or Medicare, whatever it is, where like basically the insurance pays damn near everything. If they charge them more because they know it's getting paid, then they charge us.
Right.
That, you know, you might fuck around and go to the hospital and get this done, and then I can't afford the bill. Exactly.
Shit is all a scam. And this the American dream is all a scam, y'all. I would get into politics, but and in the last fucking podcast, which was a small excerpt, I said something about a bitch ass nigga that's in the White House, and all of a sudden it was like, hey, we can't. Oh, you're talking about politics, so y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. We had to clear the motherfucking air. Like I said before, I started the podcast with attitude. Some days you get this, some days you don't. I'm very happy. I just know I got a lot of shit to do in a short amount of time, and I want to get it. I want to maximize my time. I should have worked out before I did this shit. But I came across this today, yo, and it made perfect motherfucking sense. This is exactly how I feel. Let's see if I can get it to go. Is it going?
Important to consider the source. They tell you don't listen to people who haven't done what they're telling you about. It's always important to consider the source. They tell you don't live your dream. check very carefully and see what dream it looked like they were living. All those people that 10 years ago were saying get a good job, those jobs are bankrupt. All the people that say you got to put your money in the bank, baby, that bank folded. The only thing that you can count on is your God and yourself. And only half of that's true.
Shout out, y'all, to Cat motherfucking Williams, man. And it brought me back to where the fuck I needed to be. With that being said, Joe, let's go ahead and get the fucking podcast started if we can. If you are Nichole on the board, ready to get the podcast started, give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. What? Let me get a hell yeah. Hell no! Ah, what the fucking shit that I had to do it one time with it one time. Give me a hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
Let's clear the fucking air, y'all.
No doubt. K-Slate brought us over here to clear the air, you know what I mean?
And you know what? And that's what I want to do, man. I want to clear the air, man.
Baby gobble in the fair. This industry shit is weird. Tell him to clear the air. It's writing in the dark.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Shit.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Wait a minute. Who are you? Could I please have more, sir?
Damn, you do start fast, don't you?
Shit.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Where that motherfucker at? There it is, right here.
You cannot talk.
Bernie,
My man Bernie Burns, my man Bernie Burns.
She looks over at her husband and she looks down in her lap and she says, "Honey, this one's eating my popcorn." Did you get it?
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Coming for you, nigga. Hey, welcome y'all back to Twin2ition presents Clear the Air. I go by the name of Hoggie, accompanied by my wife, Miss Nichole on the boards. With the motherfucking shades on. And we here to clear the motherfucking air, y'all. I'd like to welcome y'all back to the podcast, man. The podcast at hand. The podcast don't officially start until I do that shit. But with that being said, Joe, the writing on the wall, get the shit out the way. A lot of death has passed since the last time we've been on this motherfucking podcast, y'all. And they say come in threes, yo. And a lot more as well, but hence, I'm a wrestling fan. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. I saw the shit. It's crazy I'm about to say this, y'all, because I don't want y'all to think I'm coming off as fucked up. But we ain't forget that shit you said, Hulk Hogan. But really rest in peace. But when I heard Hulk Hogan passed away and I was at work, I immediately had the same feeling I felt when I found out the news that Steve Irwin had died. I was like, ain't no fucking way. I laughed like Hulk Hogan dead. Come on, yo. Like, this nigga really trying hard. You know what I'm saying? To stay relevant. The last time I saw Hulk Hogan on TV, it was the premiere of WWE Raw on Netflix. And he came on that bitch trying to promote this great American beer, brother. And the fucking crowd were booing the fuck out his ass. I don't know if it's because it's his blank political stance or whether that shit he said about using the hard R. And anyway, they booed him. And I felt good that they booed him. Like, not that they booed him to the point where he was a heel and they booed him. Mind y'all, for those of y'all who, don't watch wrestling, Hulk Hogan was the babyface. He was the guy who helped turn wrestling to sports entertainment. The showmanship and all other shit or whatever. But after that shit he said and what he, was representing, people ain't like that motherfucker a lot. So when I heard that he had passed, I was like, damn, that's crazy. But I know that nigga ain't dead for real. I laughed a little bit. But yeah, Hulk Hogan passed away. Ozzy Osbourne passed away on his he did a Black Sabbath farewell tour, and within 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month, he passed away for that shit. As well. So yeah, that's crazy. Anne Burrell, Nichole. You know what Anne Burrell is? Name sound familiar, don't it? Anne Burrell. Anne Burrell something. Well, anyway, it was this white lady that was on Food Network that had the fucking spiky hair with the blonde hair. She passed away, 55, yo.
Damn.
Yo, come to find out, they were saying that maybe, you know, something different. Suicide or something like that, man. So now with that being said, y'all, definitely, you know, call the number on the bottom of the screen or text it, whatever, man. If you're going through something, you ain't the only one going through it alone. As well, yo. So yeah, you just, you know, I wanted to kind of, you know, throw that out there and clear the air as well. But also to switch gears, the Clear the Air bucket hat. It's still up for grabs, y'all. It's also the raffle, $10. You can get your hands on a Twin2ition / Clear the Air bucket hat. All you got to do is send me a DM. It'll be a 1 of 1, and it's just like that.
Or
and
me.
the motherfucking shit. Or send Nichole and the boys a DM. That's right. Hell yeah. Send Nichole and the boys. Y'all can't talk to me. Talk to Nichole and the boys. Man, send her a motherfucking DM. I'm sure she'll get to you. Not very soon. And then she'll tell me that I end up hitting you up. Well, yeah, but yeah, the bucket hats, y'all. Like, get your hands on one while the supplies last, and it's just like that. Waiting on the next SKU coming through. It might be some special edition shit that's gonna probably be dropped for a limited time. And I probably won't announce it on the show. More likely probably just gonna throw it up on socials, man, and then see what it goes there. To all of you know, the true supporters out this motherfucker, man. And for those of y'all that, you know, that tune into the show, for those of y'all that who I collaborate with outside of the show, man, I'm a nigga to come through and break bread, y'all. I'm not asking you to, you know what I'm saying, to give me anything. This ain't the motherfucking collection plate getting passed around this bitch. But in all actuality, yo, like, hey, show love. Like, show love with love shown to you. You know what I'm saying? It really will help the podcast out as well. Not to say that I need your motherfucking help, but hey, we're just trying to get our name put out there as well, man. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. And I'm sure it's gonna get to the point where I'm start talking about this shit and it's gonna flood to the point I'm gonna have to open up my own storefront. But yeah, the bucket hat. Get your hands on one of the motherfuckers. It's just like that. All right. Also for all the new listeners and subscribers, this is Twin2ition presents Clear the Air episode 40, and we wanted to, you know, let y'all know to stop what you're doing right now. Stop what you're doing right now. I don't give a fuck if you're driving. Stop. Hit the brakes. No, I'm just fucking with you.
No, don't touch
hit
your
the
phone.
brakes.
It's illegal.
Yeah, don't touch your phone as well. But stop, man. And hit that subscribe button as well. Hit that notification bell icon. Leave a motherfucking comment, man. Help the podcast out as well. But also, like I said, subscribe to the show. We can be found on IG at Clear the Air, and that's ClearTheHeir. YouTube at Clear the Air. Facebook at Clear the Air. Threads at Clear the Air. The only thing that's different is X/Twitter. We can be found at Twin2ition Pod, and that's TWIN2. The number 2 ITION POD, and it's just like motherfucking that. As Nichole give me hand signals like she, like I'm at first base, and
No,
she
I
trying.
was saying clear the air. I was pointing to the sign behind you.
Oh yeah,
Because you could have moved your head and pointed.
it's all good. It Clear the Air's at the bottom of the screen right here too, y'all. For those of y'all who, you know, this is technology, and I ain't using AI. Goddamn it. Moving right along.
What we was talking about this morning? When we was on the way to
talking about,
work?
girl. I was worried about driving on the road. You was over there yipping and
He was
yapping.
already at work, sir.
Oh, maybe I was. I don't know. What the fuck were you talking about?
I don't know. As I said, man, we should talk about this on the podcast.
Oh, it probably was this. Race check. Nichole on the boards. This is what we were talking about. All right. How much you know me?
I feel like I know you very well.
All right. So if you know me very well, then you know my thoughts. Okay. With that being said, this race check, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by it'sallaboutjeez.com. What you doing right now? Go ahead and stop and go to www.it'sallaboutjeez.com. He has exclusive content. He has merchandise on there, and he also has where that goddamn button at. He's also got After De Niro CD. He's also got the After De Niro record as well, vinyl. Pre-orders up now, so you can get your hands on one of those as well. Like I said before, y'all, it ain't no motherfucking skips, and it's just like that. But back to the race check at hand. Race check, y'all. Race check is a game of black identity, where I ask you a black related question. And I'm gonna give you a few seconds to answer it. If you don't get it right, we just tell you to reach in your left or right pocket and pull out that black card. It's just like that. So, race check.
All right.
You ready, Nichole, on the boards?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
This is sports related, okay?
Oh Lord.
All right, okay, got you. So now you got your sports. You went in your head and got that sports file.
I'm about to get this wrong. Go ahead.
All right. Who single-handedly owns the title of NBA's best cornrows?
Allen Iverson.
Hey, shout out. Nichole and the boys got it right, even though she said she didn't get it right. Shout out to Allen Iverson. Yep. So Allen Iverson is, single-handedly, he owns that title, best cornrows in the NBA. And to the effect, I told this story before on the podcast, man, but back in my motherfucking day, y'all, Allen Iverson used to play on NBA on NBC. And I not just started growing my hair, but I was growing my hair out. And my mom, she was my stylist, just like Allen Iverson's mom was. And this back before.
So I wonder.
What?
Is his wife his stylist now?
I don't know.
Because your wife is your stylist now.
All right, no stylist. All right, back to what I was saying. So this is back when before DVR, before TiVo, before watch it the next day, on demand. This was when my mama was recording with a VHS player.
The soaps.
The soap opera. She hit the record button and the play button at the same time. And she got to the point where technology started to advance and she can go set a timer on a VCR with the big ass VCR remote. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And she'll set it right as the soap should. And it'll catch the end of the goddamn news, 12 o'clock news, and then hit the soap's top of the hour or whatever. And so I took one of my mom's old tapes that she ruined, because she would, record over them motherfuckers. And I ain't have my own VCR, so I had to go in the kitchen, hit the record button when the Sixers was playing on Sunday, NBA on NBC. This is NBA on NBC. Allen Iverson and the Philadelphia 76ers challenge. I don't know who the fuck they would play. But anyway, Jamal Mashburn and the Charlotte Hornets. Anyway, and so I would get every fucking frame, whether he running down the court and he turned his head talking to somebody, I would pause that bit. Every goddamn frame. He on the sidelines, head down. I got it. My head right here, my top of his head right there. Go ahead and get that jump. And I would have the motherfucking Iverson goddamn cornrows on motherfucking heads, y'all. Carell know the struggle. Y'all know the goddamn struggle. But if Iverson had them bitches in his head for the All-Star game, please believe All-Star Monday, my black ass school with them hoes in my head too. God damn it. Shout out to Allen Iverson, man. A legend, a Virginia legend as well. So let's go ahead and fast forward this shit, because we ain't gonna be here for a long time. We're here for a good time. That's it. And let's rock and roll. I got that laptop open. Can only mean one thing. Music motherfucking spotlight, y'all. And this music spotlight is a special one because I'm telling you, I was juggling some shit. Excuse me. And I was like, yo, I could put this artist on, but I ain't talked to this cat yet. You know what I'm saying? I could put this artist on, but they got some shit in the cut. And one of the artists that gonna be premiering the stage is another one of the artists that I wanted to put on, but the way shit work, a lot of shit gets shuffled. Sometimes they get put on the back burner. Sometimes it just ain't right, the right time as far as the topics and shit like this. But we're ready to go on vacation. And when I met this artist, it was of course, in Virginia. That's where this podcast is, recorded and filmed at, and whatever, the home of this podcast. And I met this podcast in Richmond, and this was during the 64 and exchange or whatever it was. It was the goddamn event that we happened to go to at the Rico's Lavish Lounge. Shout out to y'all. And I met a lot of people from the 757, man. And y'all know Virginia got the fucking summer on lock. And this one artist, man, when the dude hit the stage, I was like, okay, my man got a different look. Okay, bad. And then he started spitting. I was like, yo, my man got a whole different vibe, yo. Like, I like this. And he reminded me of an artist, but I don't like to put people in the box or try to, make them who the fuck I want them to be, but make them who they are. And this one artist, he kind of his music stuck with me. And without further ado, y'all, this will be a Clear the Air premiere. I said Clear the Air premiere. And of course, I had the shit on the shuffle when I be out there, out there shaking and baking out there on the grill and shit. That's really what I hear. Well, my community hear a lot of, music that they haven't heard before. When they ask about it, I'm like, yo, matter of fact, I know this motherfucker. Like a lot of music that you be hearing, I know these people. I talk to them on a daily basis or a weekly basis or whatever. But I got a real relationship with these people. It ain't just, oh, I'm a fan. I love to hear your songs. You need to put it on so-and-so song. And no, I know these motherfuckers. I know the people who put in the work, put in the grind. And every time I'm looking at socials, it's always jumping. They out there doing something. And word to Pusha T, he said something that made perfect sense to the point where I had to repeat it to a guy at work that's up and coming artist because I do a fucking podcast. He said to all the Virginia artists out here, if you want to be known, then you got to go outside of Virginia to be known, man. So shout out to Pusha T, and I had to let that guy know as well, man. And without further ado, as I build it up, but this dude has a different type of vibe, yo. Like I wish I could categorize it. I can't. It's not duplicated. You can't duplicate art. You can't duplicate your gift. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Like your gift will make room for you no matter what the fuck you're doing in this world. Like I said, it's already one fucking LeBron James. Can't be no more. But when you can be authentically you, the world's going to accept you for who you are. If you love being you, the world's going to accept that you love you, and they're going to love you just as fucking same. So, with that being said, y'all, this track is from the album titled Peace of Mind. And this is for all the GFL guys. Where y'all at? This is from my man Duct. Coming from the Peace of Mind album. And this track is called All In, featuring DUFFLE. Let's go, y'all. Clear the Air. Music Spotlight. VA. The 7 cities, stand the fuck up, y'all. Let's go.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Let it sing for me. Hit me on my line, make it ring for me. It's gonna last forever, build a team with me. Said I'm all in, hey, I'm all in. Pull your heart out, make it sing for me. Hit me on my line, let it ring for me. We gon' ball forever, get this cream with me. Said I'm all in, hey, I'm all in, hey. Bring that head up, baby. Family acting shady. Young and post up on the block, in the baby. Daddy said I need to slow down, I'm going crazy. Head first up in the cell, pushing up daisies. I'ma put on for my hood, they'll never play me. Pull back, pop on the scene, keeping it wavy. We all just looking for hope, dope in the safety. Moving with that thing on his hip, it ain't a pager. When you're down and out, I bring a boat to you. I just wanna win, I don't want no smoke with you. People wanna cruise, they gon' bring a float for you. I just pick and choose, call them a remote button. We all know what we wanna know. Can't be 40 trapping at the corner store. Says you getting back, but you know it's time to go. They got you on the ropes, we going blow for blow. Cash rules up in my square, we gotta make it. Ain't leaving nothing behind, I gotta take it. We came up from the dirt, can never fake. Long range pulling like dirt, can leave you waste. Pull out your heart, let it sing for me. Hit me on my line, make it ring for me. It's gonna last forever, build a team with me. Said I'm all in, hey, I'm all in. Pull your heart out, make it sing for me. Hit me on my line, let it ring for me. We gon' ball forever, get this cream with me. Said I'm all in, hey, I'm all in, hey. The streets dead, all the money in the real estate. It looks better when we eating off the same plate. My best friend and my cousin, they got the same day. One in the feds, one in that Penn State. They was pushing that weight right off the interstate. They was trying to stack a bag for a better day. They were chasing down that bag for a better way. I guess I'm guilty as charged cause I'm the same way. These young niggas shoot when they bought that gunplay, but don't know it's 50,000 for a murder case. Extra 10 for the lawyer just to take the case. You better hold that bitch riding without no brakes. She in the next nigga cop soon as you leave the state. And your friends become phony, rats and snakes. Now the money order sit behind the gate. Before I catch your body, brother hit a safe. But don't think that I'm sweet, cause I'll let it spray. I'd rather get me some money before I squeeze away. Put some food on the plate and watch you say your grace. This is money we talking, we gotta spend some time. Heart, let it sing for me. Hit me on my line, make it ring for me. It's gonna last forever, build a team with me. Said I'm all in, hey, I'm all in. Hey. Pull your heart out, make it sing for me. Hit me on my line, let it ring for me. We gon' ball forever, get this cream with me. Said I'm all in, hey, I'm all in. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Duct, the song called All In, pardon me, featuring DUFFLE. And all I gotta ask is this, man.
Can I please have more, sir?
Yes, indeed. And that was from the Peace of Mind album by Duct, y'all. If y'all haven't already, man, load that jump. I'm telling you, yo. If you got motherfucking Shazam that motherfucker. But I'm going to have all that shit in the description as well, man. Shout out again to Duct, man. Clear the Air Music Spotlight premiere, man. This is one of my favorite songs as well. And he got, like, I'm telling you, it's different. I'm telling you, it's different, man. And the shit make perfect sense, man. It's a perfect melody on how he do this shit, man. Virginia, I told y'all, Virginia got some shit, y'all, and it's just like that, man. Shout out again, man, brother. I appreciate the hell out you, dog, for real, man. I'm rocking with you. You got a lifer over here as well, man. Can just continue to be consistent, bro. We appreciate you. Moving right along. Call to action. Calling all artists. If you want to be featured on this show, man, Twin2ition presents Clear the Air Music Spotlight. Just go ahead and send us a DM for more details, man, and let's clear the motherfucking air. Like I said, if it's tight, if it's hot fire, it will be on this motherfucking show. All you gotta do is just continue working your gift, man. Like I said before, and it's just like that. Shout out to Duck, man. Shit tight. I'm telling you, I've been wanting to put that damn track on for a long time, man, as well, dog. Like I said, it was only a matter of time, man. And like I said, this perfect timing is always what it is, man. It's just like that, bro. Moving right along, yo. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. I got another hot take, Nichole, on the board. I told y'all that I was gonna have some receipts, right? But I was scrolling through the internet. And I remember I mentioned this on the podcast before. And I don't know what they call the term when they say that you remember something that don't nobody else fucking remember and it never fucking happened. I told y'all about the fucking movie called Shazaam. Let me go ahead and close this goddamn laptop. I told y'all about the movie Shazaam. That Sinbad, the comedian that was in that dumbass Tyler Perry movie that came out on Netflix. Sinbad. Shout out to Sinbad. He had a movie called goddamn Shazaam where he played a motherfucking genie. And somebody had receipts. So as you can see beside me, it's a box out of the motherfucking movie alongside the goddamn tape, y'all. And I want to let y'all know that the shit really did fucking happen, man. So shout out to goddamn Sinbad as well, man, for real. But they were saying, yeah, Shazaam, the movie isn't actually real. There was no film called Shazaam in the 90s. Sinbad never played a genie in a movie either. This is called the Mandela Effect, which uses a phenomenon where a number of people remember something that happened that differently how it actually happened. Bull fucking shit, nigga. I got motherfucking receipts. I got motherfucking the tape and the goddamn jump. And it was a good motherfucking movie. It's only a matter of time when I dig in these motherfucking crates somewhere at my dad's house or somewhere at your people's house, Nichole and the boys, we can find the goddamn tape and be able to watch this bitch. The only hard part is we gotta find a motherfucking VCR. Just like that.
My dad probably has
one. Yep. Let's see. What the fuck is this button right here? Let's see what this is. Oh, don't know what that is. Oh yeah. So to educate, because this is the podcast for the culture, right? The culture being Black culture. Shout out to the peoples, my peoples. But I read this article because I like reading, right? And this one article was 11 Black cultural innovations stolen by and rebranded by mainstream culture. I might not get through all 11 of them, but I wanted to get with the top 5, right? The first one being rock and roll, yo. And rock and roll got stolen, right? Another one being jazz and blues. That shit was stolen. Another one, hip hop and rap. Shit stolen. Dance moves. We all know that shit stolen. You just look at TikTok and everybody doing the motherfucking latest, trying to do a dance and shit. Even got some Dan here trying to do dances. I did not know this one. Voguing and ballroom dancing. Part of Black culture that got stolen, yo. And I knew it. Because when I was playing that goddamn Renaissance album of Beyonce, I was in that joint I was like, yo, this shit just go good with this shit. And I'm voguing. Just the head vogues. Fuck y'all. But yeah, that was a couple of things that were stolen. What?
The dancing kind of makes sense. Because how the fuck did white people have that shit, or how they did not steal that shit when 99% of white folks don't have no fucking rhythm to save their life.
Right. And speaking of dancing, it says dancing has always been a vibrant form of expression in the Black communities, with iconic moves like the Charleston and moonwalk originating from African American dancers. These moves, filled with flair and innovation, captivated audiences worldwide. However, as white performers adopted these styles, the origins were often forgotten. The trend continues today, with TikTok dances frequently going viral without credit to their Black creators. This is an ongoing appropriation that not only erases the cultural significance of these dances, but also highlights a broader issue of recognition and respect in the art itself, yo. And that's just dancing, yo. We can go back, like I said, I mentioned hip hop and rap. Amidst the vibrant streets of the Bronx in 1970s, because being that people think this podcast is a music-related podcast, why not dive a little bit deep? But it's saying hip hop and rap emerged as a powerful expression of identity and resistance. Black and Latino youth, including pioneers like DJ Kool Herc and Grandmaster Flash, created a genre that spoke to their experiences. Yet, as hip hop grew in popularity, white artists and corporations reaped rewards, often overshadowing the genre's true architects. This cultural misappropriation highlights the persistent systematic barriers. Despite this, hip-hop remains a testament to the creativity and resilience of its originators, continuing to influence global music and cultures. And it's just like motherfucking that, y'all. Let's see. Oh, yeah, in other news, to kind of switch gears to sports, the WNBA All-Star game had took place. I did not watch not one motherfucking minute of it, and it ain't nothing against WNBA. One of them, I ain't got TV. And two, I ain't know it was coming on. And then 3, I forgot all about it. And but what I did see was the message that was out there, and it's still the biggest message that's been going on since the existence of equal pay, equal rights. And the women was basically saying, hey, pay us what you owe us. And they had this on their shirts during the All-Star game, you know, for equal pay. Like, it's a lot of great athletes out here. They ain't got to be all men's sports, you know what I'm saying? And it was a resounding, like, hey, I feel like, no, ladies need to be compensated the same as men. Like, and it's just like that, y'all. But to stay with ladies, shout out with the fucking air horn at for this one. At 45 years old, Nichole on the boards, man, Venus Williams decided to come back and play goddamn tennis. And not only did she play tennis, she won the motherfucking round in a tennis match.
I thought she retired.
I thought she retired too, right? And so she was able to get the mic. And Venus Williams said, yeah, I did retire kind of, but I came back to tennis because health insurance was a little too motherfucking high. So she came back just so she can get some health insurance. Unfortunately, she did get bounced in the second round of the thing. But it was still dope to see, you know, somebody who I grew up watching. There was a young girl with the little beads in her head that's now not old, but an older woman. And, you know, middle aged is able to still goddamn go out there and show these motherfuckers up, man. So shout out to the legend, Venus Williams, man. But it says here in this article, according to the Wall Street Journal, Venus Williams came back from a 16-month break for professional tennis, but she didn't return because she missed playing. Rather, she missed her health insurance. She said, I had to come back for the insurance. And she's after beating Peyton Stearns, which was a 22-year-old junior, yo. So, yeah, shout out to Venus Williams again, man. Keeping it real. Keeping it real, even though she, I don't know, probably make well over the millions. Health insurance shouldn't be that motherfucking high. But hey, I mean, I guess it's different when you gotta when you're taking out more than you're putting in. You understand what I'm saying? I think they get paid per match or event or whatever versus getting a steady check coming. But quite sure you got endorsement deals and all other stuff. But she came back, so it is what it is. Let's see. Oh yeah. I finally got my box. Oh, let me move this shit out of the way. I finally got my my little gift that came in the mail. Shout out to Clips as well. Let me go ahead and let God sort them out. Little box set. It's got the CD in there. I ain't got no fucking CD player to play it in, but it's something hard and physical that I can touch. No Diddy. I don't know how that came out that way.
Very true.
And also I got to Clear the Air
in the car anymore.
Yeah. Well, I got one in the crib. But
I mean, the DVD player in the car might play a CD.
Yeah, it might play a CD. You know how back in the day when they had DVDs, there was like a DVD and a CD, and you can put the CD in there and it had like a special goddamn video. Remember that? Mm-hmm. You can put the CD like, the CD, DVD. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Clips as well. Like I said, this from their latest project, Let God Sort Them Out. I got a box tee in here as well, yeah. For the fucking culture. If you should have saw me earlier today, Nichole on the boards, actually trying to explain to a youngin' who the fuck Clips was, right? Like, dude got hair on his face and chin.
Oh, I
he
thought
like
you
24.
talking about your son.
No, not him. But I did have to explain to him because at the dinner table, I was telling him, hey, Clips came out. He was like, yeah, I heard he came out. And I was like, it's two niggas. Well, anyway, I was telling the young dude in my job, I was like, yo, because he, like I said, he up and coming artist. And I was telling him, I said, yo, like, about the Virginia joint that Pusha T had said. And I was like when Clips came out, yo, like, it was like 01. I was just in high school. And I can remember it vividly. I was like, yo, this nigga's from VA. I just came from that area, from 757. And they out here rapping with Pharrell. And I said, that's like, damn, nigga, I can be anything. So simultaneously, that same year, 2001, Michael Vick from Hampton Roads area, he goddamn was in Blacksburg playing in the Sugar Bowl, about to go to the NFL. And I was like, yo, these niggas from the same area where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? And so it gave you inspiration. It gave you hope that like it's shit bigger than where the fuck you at. It's what you can do with the opportunity when it presents yourself. Well, anyway, I was talking to a young nigga and I was telling him about Clips. And he was just like, I was telling him how, Malice had left for a minute. And as I'm talking to the young boy, he was like, damn. So Pusha T was able to rap, while his brother, did a bid. I'm like, did a bid? No, nigga, he left. Like, he left willingly. He left rap willingly to do what the fuck he was called to do on this earth, man. Which was to really find his true purpose in life. And he ended up coming back. Reluctantly, he ended up coming back just for the sake of now he had a bigger message to give to the world, man. And everybody I didn't tallied or asked, how they think about the album, just real hip hop heads, that really know rap. Lyrics and shit like that, and double entendres and the meanings and shit like that. And they were just like, yo, Malice was cooking them. I was like, yo, Malice, the dude can rap. I tried to tell y'all he can motherfucking rap, man. But it was great to be able to get this little nigga a history lesson on hip hop, yo. It's just like that. So Clips holds a very special place in my heart as well, man. They can show you, and I love when you get like-minded people that you can aspire, to not necessarily be like, but to be, hopefully one day shoulder to shoulder with as well. Can be like, yo, you can do this shit, and I would never known it without seeing a nigga like you do this shit. And it's just like that. And we here to, inspire as well. So yeah, just clear the air for that again. Let's see. Moving on with the podcast. Also, I would be remiss as well, but a funny thing happened. I did get my pre-order link to the Siberian Bear Suits LP that by Charles Heron. Like I said, Charles Heron don't fucking miss. He is a true motherfucking wordsmith. If you like lyrics, if you like hip hop, if you like storytelling, if you like beats, if you like bars, man, Charles motherfucking Heron is that dude. But shout out again to Charles Heron and Chuck Chan for this Siberian Embarrassers project, man. It is tough. All you gotta do is hit the motherfucking link at the bottom of the screen, or also in the description as well, man. Shout out to Charles Heron, man. Go to charlesheron.com as well. He's got a lot of content up there. He got a lot of free shit on there, yo. Like, I'm telling you, he got, like, when I say free, or like capital FREE, he got some free motherfucking shit up there. Salute to my dog, Charles Heron, Mr. Clear the Air, music goddamn artist of the motherfucking year, man. Charles Heron, my guy. Let's see. Hot take, Nichole on the boards. Did you know that that bitch ass nigga in the White House removed the Martin Luther King bust out that motherfucker?
Like the statue?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was about to say. No, I didn't.
Yep, he removed that motherfucker as well. Yep. And also they ended up having a goddamn released a 230,000 page Martin Luther King files. And Martin Luther King Jr. from what I read, I didn't read all 230,000 pages of this redacted Martin Luther King file that was opened up by FBI, whoever the fuck it is, or whoever did it. Well, anyway, it stated that before Martin Luther King Jr. got assassinated, which I don't know who the fuck assassinated him, the message was he had a plan. I think it was a plan to spend $10 billion for $10 billion to be paid out as reparations for every Black American in the United States. And he was working towards that goal, and he ended up getting murdered. And his daughter came out and basically said, hey, yeah, we know y'all, you know, it what's done is done. But don't take your eyes off what the fucking real truth is. This ain't nothing just to throw y'all off. Like, this is something to throw y'all off. But like I said, we already know the question I asked before, when niggas gonna, you know, show them other files, and it's just like that. But yeah, I thought that was telling to really see. And I mean, we all know they ain't gonna do shit for us. Never have. But it was just odd to see, you know, like that message be put out there. So you can take it however you want to fucking take it. Let's see. Moving the fucking podcast along to go to sport. What's up?
I was about to say something about the Shazaam thing. I was about to say, you know what it might be?
What?
They might have had the Kazam that was like the more popular version of it with Shaquille O'Neal. And like, you know how sometimes like you'll have like the, in a way, like the name brand movie, and then you have the knockoff version of the movie. In a way, like you've probably seen it where it's like a redone version of another movie, but it's like low budget or whatever.
Okay.
Maybe it's something like that, and only people from the hood seen it.
Maybe. Did you see it? You ain't from the goddamn hood then.
I ain't say I was, did I?
I had to get it. I had to get on the remix, y'all. But no, girl, I roll your motherfucking eyes. I can see you. But yeah, no, real shit. Shazaam was a real goddamn movie. All right, y'all can call it what the fuck y'all want to call it. I know what I fucking seen. That shit, man.
Because I was just looking at the cover.
That nigga had a run.
In the picture, I was like, that little boy looks so familiar, but not from a different movie.
Oh yeah.
Like that I know Sinbad was also in.
Like what?
First Kid.
Could be the same nigga.
So I was trying to figure out if it was the same little boy.
I'm telling you, yo. Even if Shazaam never came out, I guarantee you. You know, at one point in time, they would force you to watch the previews. Now playing in theaters or coming home to home video. You know what I'm saying? And it'll play like the fucking before you get to the movie, it'll be a bunch of previews like you at the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember last time I watched something that had a bunch of previews. Well, everything's streaming now. Oh yeah, come and think about it. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder at the movie theaters, how are the movies played nowadays? Because, you know, back in the day, used to actually be like a fucking film that would be going. Like, how is it? Is it like a CD?
No, it still is. You ain't see the jump?
It got to be something digital.
You ain't see when, what's the boy name? Ryan Coogler was talking about when The Sinners came out. He was like, I'm trying to get my best Ryan Coogler voice. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So, no, I can't sound like a West Coast nigga, but he was just like, different movies are shot in different formats. So when you go to the IMAX, it's that format you see. Mm-hmm. Now, it could be shot in that format and then pushed to a goddamn disc or something or a card. But yeah, I guess figure that shit out. Hopefully you figure it out before we end this goddamn podcast.
Next time we go to the movies, I'm gonna look back like this.
It's a projector though. Whatever it is.
See, because you know, back in the day, you used to be able to look in the little window and you used to be able to actually see the fucking film going.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna look. See.
Yeah, look and see. I heard or I read a story that touched my heart, but it also pissed me the fuck off, yo. Did you know that you remember the NFL quarterback Teddy Bridgewater played for the Minnesota Vikings and shit? Black boy. Teddy Bridgewater is now a high school coach, right? Coaching high school football. He has now been suspended from his high school coaching position. The reason being is because Teddy Bridgewater is the coach for the Miami Northwestern High School, and he won a state championship there in 2024 before he re-signed with the Lions at the end of the season. So I believe he just re-signed with the Lions in the NFL. It says the 11-year NFL veteran has now been suspended. Bridgewater recently admitted in social media posts that he paid for Uber rides, meals, and recovery services for players. He asked fans of the team to help cover the expenses in 2025. And it says, via Walter Villa of Miami Herald, Bridgewater paid $700 per week per player Ubers. He also, per the Palm Beach Post, he paid $2,200 for pregame meals and $1,300 for athletic recovery services. They said, while the suspensions will placate the rules are rules crowd, Bridgewater is making a life better for kids at a school where 75% of them are economically disadvantaged, man. So what pissed me off is like he's doing something to but not only better these kids' experience, but also help take care of them. And they saying that he ain't doing nothing else. He ain't paying nobody bills. He's making sure the kids are taken care of while in this motherfucking program. Now, I put onus on the goddamn school district. I put onus on the motherfucking state and local government that this guy out the kindness of his motherfucking heart. Not to mention, he ain't paying for these niggas to win games. He paying just for the players to be comfortable, to know, hey, this is how the hell you're supposed to be treated. This is how you're supposed to be taken care of as a fucking student athlete. And now he ain't got no job. Like, and it's crazy.
So like when they say he was paying for Ubers, like he was paying for Ubers for them to get to practice, to get home, shit like that. It's not like he was paying for fucking Ubers for them to go to the fucking mall or for them to go to their friend's house or some shit like that. Like you're doing what their parents should have been doing.
One, yeah. But
like,
also,
how are you gonna penalize somebody for helping the kids make a way?
It beats me. Like when I read the fucking article.
Is it because these kids are probably black?
More than likely.
That's what the problem is? That's what the issue is?
More than likely. And like I say, if you...
And then it's not like, I'm pretty sure he's not asking for reimbursement or some shit.
Hell no.
He did it out the kindness of his fucking heart.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Teddy Bridgewater. He know he can't take this shit with him, yo. And like that's hopefully, like, and like I said, we ain't gotta win the opinion or the popular opinion, but that's a great thing, a great feat that he's doing, and it's very unfortunate that what's wrong. What's up?
Keep hearing something.
Oh, you can close the shit behind you while you keep hearing something. we're about to end this shit anyway. Let's see.
Well, while you're getting your thoughts together before we end this shit. So, like to give a shout out because a couple of the artists that we have had on I'm not sure if they were music spotlights, but we did put on footage of them like performing and stuff at
different events.
So Ox Army and Grim Dozer's birthday was within this last week.
Hey,
so shout out to y'all, happy birthday.
Happy born day to them kings, man, for real, yo. I like how Ox Omni rap, yo. He another one that's on the motherfucking list, man, that I want to put on the show, man. I just gotta find a right, you know what I'm saying, right time, right moment, put his shit out there as well, man. But yeah, he ringing bells out there in the NY, man. So shout out to Ox Omni. And Grim Dozer as well, man. Shout out to all the artists and producers, man.
I want to say Grim Dozers might be today.
Okay.
And Ox Omni might have been yesterday.
Shout out, man, for real. Go shit and clear the boards. Let's see.
And
what's up?
I sent it to you because I thought you was gonna say something about it, but since you didn't,
there we go. Now, okay, good.
I guess I will. Hold on. I gotta get the dates right.
She getting her shit together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
So, one of the artists that we have had as a music spotlight got a album that's releasing.
Okay.
On 7/29 China Streets.
Hey, shout out to China Streets, man. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. 7/29. That's this month. That's next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
We off.
That's Friday, ain't it? No, that's Thursday. No.
It's Thursday.
That's Thursday? No, that's Wednesday.
That's Wednesday, yeah.
Hey, hell yeah. You know, we locked in. We locked motherfucking in, man. We was waiting on China Streets to drop too. Really waiting on her as well to drop as well. Shit. You wanna play a game, yeah?
I guess.
You guess. Hey.
I'm going to get this.
Race check, Nichole on the boards. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the character played as the son in the Cosby Show?
Oh my God. I was just looking at a fucking video about it. The guy, he just passed.
You know the name of the son?
Hell no. I ain't really watched the Cosby Show like that.
What?
Like to remember it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess just throw a name out there.
I don't know.
You don't know? You give up?
Yeah.
So the question was, excuse me, what's the name of the character as the son who played in the Cosby Show, which is actually
been an old ass sounding name.
His name was Theo Huxtable.
I knew I was going to remember as soon as you said it, but
you know it then. He was playing.
I couldn't even think of what their last name was.
The Huxtables, man.
But I couldn't. It was not coming to my brain.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but I said all that to say this, man. I wanted to send our deepest condolences as well to an icon as well, Mr. Malcolm Jamal Warner. He passed away, unfortunately, untimely.
I honestly remember him more from the Malcolm and Eddie show.
Okay, we could, and you still, but you would have. That was his fucking real name too in the show, and not just for the whole government, but Malcolm and Eddie. His name Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Eddie Griffin. So yeah,
I know.
Oh, okay.
As I say, I remember him more from that show than.
Oh, I got you. And yeah, so due to the passing of Theo Huxtable, aka Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, had me to think about his significance in the black community and to culture. And for me as a youngin', I remember when the Cosby Show came on CBS, which was like one of the first all black TV shows to be on CBS. and to see a black family that love one another, successful, had smart kids that ended up the show being a spinoff to a different world, and it was just dope to see. What's up?
Why the fuck was a show called The Cosby Show? And they weren't the fucking Cosbys?
Because Bill Cosby, Nichole. Bill Cosby was on the... He had a plan. Bill Cosby had a plan to buy a motherfucking one of these networks, but he almost did.
But still, like, how you gonna call it The Cosby Show? Why ain't they last names was Cosby on the show then?
Do you know how big Bill Cosby was
That's
at that
like
time?
The Bernie Mac show was... His name was Bernie Mac on the show.
Yeah, but that was after
What was his name on the Cosbys?
Clint Huxtable. And Claire Huxtable.
It should have been Bill Cosby and Claire Cosby.
Have you ever seen the Cosby Show? Yeah?
Yes, I have.
Like I'm
Once
talking
or
about,
twice. I ain't really watched the
once
bitch.
or twice. Yeah, how many episodes they had? Once
Yeah.
or twice. Cosby Show. So, I can't even really have the conversation. I'm gonna have the conversation with people in the comment section. But no, in all actuality, the significance of the Cosby Show was to actually had see a black family. It was before the Bankses, who actually was a successful black fucking family that was together, and it was just like that was the epitome. They put us in a better light. You know what I'm saying? Like with all things considered, you know what I'm saying? It was a 2-parent household. Successful parents, kids was going to school, man, and it was just something that I felt like made our culture look good, and it gave us, inspired us. It inspired our parents to be like the motherfucking Huxtables, and it's just like that, man. For those of y'all know, man. But with that being said, man, like to leave a lasting impression on this world, like another one of the people that we would say gone too soon, but I feel like God don't make no mistakes, man. And, dude was able to, bring out a message, but also uplift us as well, man. And just one of the messages that I believe I came across that he said.
For a day here in Atlanta, I just wanted to shout out and just spread some love and some good cheer. And, life is out here lifing, right? For me and for everybody else. But just wanted to remind you, as I remind myself, that no matter what's going on, there's always a reason to smile. Like if you just take a minute to stop and take stock, I guarantee you can find at least one reason to smile. And if for some reason you can't find a reason to smile, then that's probably the best time to be the reason for somebody else to smile. So, find a smile for yourself and be a reason for someone else to smile. That's all I got. Listen to love because it's been a minute. Peace and love, and I'll be back soon.
So,
shout out to my man.
I had to Google it because I was like, I don't really remember watching the Cosby Show like that. And now I know why.
Why?
Of course, they played reruns and shit, but they stopped making the Cosby Show in 1992. I was fucking 4 years old when they stopped making the shit.
I feel like
so
ain't no fucking way.
From 80, it was like a 10-year span.
Because I remember vividly seeing fucking Cosby Show.
It was probably reruns.
But it would come on when niggas was eating dinner, though.
That's like, for instance, like, I've seen Sanford and Son, but I can't say I watched Sanford and Son.
Shit. What a goddamn button that hole with it fucking
I've seen the other shows that came out around that time, like with
like Good Times shit.
Yeah, like Good Times and stuff like that. But can I say that I watched it? Like I watched Sister? No.
God damn. Really? What
I mean, but Sister was like when we were coming up.
Right.
It's a difference.
True.
So I weren't really into the Cosby.
That's crazy, yo. I was gonna push the button, but I ain't feel like finding that junk. That's crazy. My God, brother, this guy stinks. Where the fucking button at? But yeah, I don't know if you know. So we ain't had cable TV, right? But when I would go to my grandma's house on 7-5, she had all the cable channels. And one of the cable channels that I watched, I will wait strategically after watching all the cool shows on Nickelodeon. But Nick at Night came on. And Nick at Night had all the motherfucking black goddamn TV shows that you can ask for. Whether it was Sanford and Son, Cosby Show. I mean, you fucking name it. They had all the goddamn black TV shows, Good Times and shit. I would sit there and I would watch them motherfucking. I'm like, yo, this shit is comedy. This is funny. Like, I wish I grew up in that era, but if I did, I'd be an old motherfucker now. But what I'm saying is this shit is good, man. This is like Americana, like TV at its best. Not this shit we got on TV now, yo. But TV at its best, where you had real fucking comedians that would come out here and they would turn like real life shit that we know to be hardships, and they would make it into satirical comedy, but it would always be a motherfucking message at the end. 227. Like, they would make this shit for us. And we don't have that no more, yo. So like shout out to the fucking legends, shout out to the motherfucking goats. Shout out to the people who, you know what I'm saying, took the chance to put us on TV for us to be represented, man. And that's the best thing that we can have in this world today is representation, yo, of who we are. We don't have to be like them. We can be us and be happy that we are us. And like I said, it's funny you say that, like, and maybe it's just me, maybe it's just culture, but I would fucking watch these shows because it was nothing more better than seeing a motherfucker who looked like me, sound like me, be on the motherfucking TV screen. Like, and that's what makes me who I am today.
I
to be able to put
like,
these costumes on and shit.
Because
like
I just Googled like the black TV shows from the 80s, right? Because, you know, of course, Cosby was mainly in the 80s. And out of all these shows, the only one I remember, like I watched, was Family Matters and A Different World.
Because that was in the prime. That was current. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the 90s, that was current in the motherfucking 90s. Yeah, late 80s.
That was the 80s.
Yeah, late 80s, but early 90s. Like it would go on throughout the 90s. Them shit stopped. And to me, I never seen it. And it was like, I don't know, like reading a book. It was like, damn, I want to see what the fuck the next episode gonna be. And shit. Hopefully, I know it's on Nick at Night, but hopefully they had these episodes playing in goddamn succession.
And then if you go to like the ones that came out in the 90s, I think it's one that I can say I didn't really watch.
What's that?
2, 3.
Okay, she counting now.
4.
5. Okay. What?
So like, I ain't ever watched The Parenthood.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
You watch Hanging Mr. Cooper?
Yes. Like, because in the 90s, you got the Wayans Brothers, Fresh Prince, Moesha, the Steve Harvey Show, Living Single, Martin, Hanging with Mr. Cooper, the Jamie Foxx Show, Sister, the Parkers, Malcolm and Eddie, Smart Guy, Keenan and Kel, the Hughleys. Like, that's the ones that I watched.
Well, hopefully you had the camera on you as you was reading. Probably not.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
So now it's on you.
Oh, and I was just wondering what the fuck you was talking about. But that's crazy. But I was saying that to say this, like, you got to watch them shows, yo. Like, you know what? What I'm going to do as a service, I'm just going to have them motherfucking shows just randomly be playing in this motherfucker. Whether I'm sitting down looking at TV or eating dinner, I ain't got much time, or just doing something else and just have them shows playing. You're going to realize how funny them motherfuckers is and see the messages they had them motherfucking shows. It was great. Very good. Move the podcast right along, y'all, because we've been podding for going on an hour and a half now. I might keep the kids shit in there in the beginning. I might throw it in the back. It all depends, man. But call to action. For all business owners out there, y'all, we got a thing called Business Spotlight, and we calling all entrepreneurs. We want to, pull up on y'all. We want to interview y'all, get hip to your shit. And because right now we are running a where that thing at? We're running an ad spot on our show, man. The show is growing, the audience is growing. We got a lot of content as well. It's just sometimes I ain't in the mood to do this shit, but I got to be consistent. I'm telling you, I got to be consistent, man. Consistency is key. It trumps talent. But yeah, we want to pull up on you, yo. We want to interview you. We got an opportunity for you on this show. And it's just like that, man. So business owners, whether it's a business, whether it's goods you're selling, whether it's food you're selling, whatever it is, man, we want to put you on the show, man. Spotlight y'all, man. Like, this shit is like FUBU. It's for us because it's motherfucking by us, and it's just like that, y'all. Business Spotlight. Let's see. Moving right along. We're gonna go ahead and go to nerd talk. I'm not gonna stay here long because I ain't really got much to add. But we did find something out with Nichole on the boards. Newly acquired Australian Switch 2. Come to find out, we ended up getting the bundle with Mario Kart in it. And when she went to go put the download code in, which we don't understand why the fucking game ain't come with a hard fucking copy of the game, but the download code, and it was saying this game has not released yet. So we ended up getting in contact. Not released
in your
region, yeah. And so Nichole reached out to Nintendo. I was like, yo, I bought this game, got it from Australia, you know what I'm saying, through Nintendo. Why my Mario Kart ain't working? We're trying to play this shit because the game shit ain't what the fuck y'all said it was gonna be, bitch. And they was like, oh, you got it from a different region, so that game is locked to that region. So if you're out there in Australia, we are hollering my bro Steve. We got a Mario Kart 2 or Mario Kart World's game, man, that you can have, man. It's just like that.
About have. Only one person can have it.
Only one nigga can have it, but yeah, we got a Mario
Only
Kart.
Uncle Steve.
Damn right.
Anybody else? You gotta come up with that money.
That money. Give me my money. Oh yeah, staying on games.
You should add that as a thing.
I could.
Give me my money.
Yeah, to stay on games. I'm still playing Ghost of Tsushima. I have not beat it. I'm quite aware that the game is now 5 years old and it still has great game playability. It is a great motherfucking game. It ain't no Cyberpunk 2077, but Ghost of Tsushima is a great game. And I got to beat it. I put this on myself to try to find a way to juggle all 100,000 things I fucking do on a day-to-day basis and still find 15 minutes of my life to play the motherfucking video game. And I turned on Ghost of Tsushima. It's a great game. Like I said, I told y'all before, I got that bitch in full-fledged Japan mode. Motherfuckers is speaking Japanese and reading subtitles and shit. It's dope. Like I told y'all, I like to read. That's how you learn. Like, and he's starting to say the same shit. And then now I ain't saying I ain't learning Japanese, but I'm getting there. But I can hear like just different subtle nuances. And they speak.
So say something in Japanese that you hear him say all the time that you know what he's saying in the game.
Shinmura. So Shinmura.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's the word he said. That's just a name. For real. But he said, but the way it's not. More like what they say is how they say it, like how they enunciate like certain shit. And like one of the scenes in the game, I was in this bitch laughing, and I think Zendaya was there with me, and I'm just laughing because he was with a sensei part of the game. I'm not spoiling the game; it's a 5-year-old game. Well, anyway, he was with the sensei, and the sensei dude, it's not nobody who trained him, but the sensei was out there shooting bows and shit, right? And so Jin, he's basically a fallen king. More or less, right? He ended up being king by default because his dad passed away and he was next up. And he was somebody who didn't want to fight, right? And anyway, so he was trying to learn the ways of the samurai, and he's still actively learning the ways of the samurai, but in his own type of way. And when he went to go see his sensei, he was telling Sensei how he was fighting the different Mongols and all this other shit. Now, I apologize for y'all who ain't nerds who don't play video games. But anyway, back to the fucking story. So he get to the Sensei. The Sensei like, hey, see that mountain there? Go ahead, climb the fucking mountain. I'll be right behind you. So Jin go to climb the motherfucking mountain, like hand and foot up the fucking scale in the mountain. And then as he's getting up there, as you getting up there as a character, he's like, go faster, motherfucker. Like that, right? He's saying in Japanese, whatever. So as he get up there, he look up the fucking Sensei walking around the other way. And he like, motherfucker, you ain't tell me it was more than one way up the mountain. He said, you ain't asked. But I told you to climb that motherfucker, right? So then after he said, and you slow. So after he get up the mountain, all of a sudden he said, hey, and the Sensei shot an arrow at this fucking watchtower, and there was a head in the bag or whatever, right? And the Sensei had hit the head in the bag with that bow and arrow like 50 meters away, right? With a bow. And all of a sudden the Mongols, the people he fighting, they came out and they started like getting their one on Jin, like, fighting him and shit. So Jin, as he fighting the motherfuckers, he like, Sensei, you gonna help, nigga? and it just ain't help. And he was like, yo, what the fuck are you here for? Like, if you're gonna help. But he didn't help. And I was just laughing at the whole ordeal. What's wrong? You good? Oh, I mean, they are muted, so it's not in the thing.
I don't know. I feel like you can hear their washing machine through the wall or some shit.
Maybe, but you can probably hear it, but you can't. It ain't being recorded. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, so it was funny because as he was fighting these motherfuckers, he was like, yo, Sensei, this time, nigga, you gonna help me or what? And he was like, I mean, if you need help, but what good is being a good warrior if you can't fight? He was like, nigga, I've been fighting this motherfucker. I fought to get here to you. And I was sitting there just laughing and geeking and shit. Y'all sorry for going a little too far with nerd talk, yo. But if you have not played Ghost of Tsushima, it is on the PS4 and the PS5. Get the PS5 version. The director's cut is for free on the PlayStation Plus subscription service as well. Great game, by the way. I would be taking that motherfucker with me to the goddamn beach. That in the Switch too. Xbox, you can play Xbox with anything, so I'm gonna bring Fire sticks and shit and play the Xbox as well. So I gotta take my game. I gotta take my entertainment with me, man. Why the fuck not? But yeah, moving the podcast right along, y'all. I wanted to go ahead and fast forward a little bit, man, to kind of get this thing wrapped up to a one of the most important parts of the show, which is motivational minute. And my motivational minute is, kind of short, concise, to the point. Short and sweet. But the main thing is this for those of y'all out there that's stuck. For those of y'all out there who, have not, yet made a decision. For those of y'all out there who are waiting for somebody to come fucking rescue you. For those of y'all out there who are apprehensive. And for those of y'all out there who did wrong, I know you did wrong. But pretending you act like you're stupid and you don't know you did wrong. But the thing is, what I'm trying to get at is, not knowing is never an excuse for never finding out. Whether it's somebody out there that's trying to, change a tire or change oil in the car, and your excuse is, oh, I don't know how to do it. The excuse is, so what? You got to learn somewhere, right? And the conversation I had with an older black gentleman, because I don't know where I go, but it's like I gravitate to, just people who are wise, like mentors, and I call them mentors because I'm learning from their life experiences. And he made a perfect analogy to me today, and I think the conversation was going. We were talking about what we learned on the kid tuition, and I was showing y'all, when I took my gun down, I was showing you how he showed me how to rack the slide on the gun without looking like a bitch. And without taking your muzzle and facing it down range or whatever, right? And anyway, what he was saying is we were talking about getting our instructor's license to be able to instruct people to learn how to shoot, and I kind of do that to a certain degree now. Just I ain't got no paperwork behind me or whatever. Well, anyway, he was saying to one of the other guys, he was like, "Man, I just don't want to go out there, for my instructor's license and look like I'm stupid." And he said something perfect. He said, kind of like this quote, saying, not knowing is not an excuse for not knowing, whatever. But he said, when you go to school, it's not called no. It's not called no. It's called learning. Like, in order for you to know, you have to fucking learn. So get out of your fucking self. Like, it's no more excuse. I don't know. Figure it the fuck out. So I tell my kids, figure it out. Like, it's a solution for every fucking problem that we have. And if you can't find a solution for the small shit, when it gets big, you're not going to be able to find a solution for that either. Because you don't have the wherewithal, you don't have the work ethic, you don't have the experience to be able to say, okay, I'm going to figure this one out. I got to break it down to where I can understand it and figure it out. And it's just like that. Podcast, y'all, may look and sound a little different when we come back on here, man, because as we always do, we can be somewhere on a sandy beach, getting our toes, all dug in the sand and getting, come back with tan lines and shit like that as well. And we may not, we don't know yet. we may bring the podcast on the road with us, man. We don't know how that shit gonna turn out, but we may bring the podcast out on the road with us, man. And like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it might be a special episode that we can probably throw on Patreon or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this might be a different type of podcast, a special episode, and maybe probably bring it to YouTube and Spotify and things of that nature. But yeah, more than likely we'll take this show on the motherfucking road, man. Why not? Clear the air, go everywhere. The music spotlight, go where we go, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man, with the podcast for real. We appreciate your patience as we work through the bugs in the first area of the episodes. We appreciate the change and the people that's on the couch, the staffing and shit. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, leaving comments, sharing and shit. We appreciate the fuck out y'all for real, yo. We really couldn't done this podcast without y'all. So with that being said, man, I just want to go ahead and outro the podcast, man, like as I always do. Listen, Nichole and the boys got something to add. You're sitting there actively thumb working. But I want you to always pray to have eyes to see the best in people, a heart that forgets the worst, and mind that forgets the bad, and a soul that never loses faith in God. Change your thoughts, you'll change your world. Don't give advice, live it. People get your message by watching you. And in the words of Lunatic, you'll never lead a flock of men to the promised land. How you gonna hold the crown? We here to clear the air, y'all. Big Cuz, Bernie Burn, send us the fuck out of here, man. Vacation bound, let's go.
My man Bernie Burns,
Overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
Right rhyme for Beamers. Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master
Right
site.
rhyme for Beamers. Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
Right rhyme for Beamers. Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master
Right rhyme
site.
for Beamers.